Performing at the Addison Improv this weekend is Erik Griffin, and he's in the Red Velvet Cake Studios in Dallas. Good morning, Erik, and welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Good morning to you, too.
Sorry you have to come behind Shantae Moore.
I know.
Did she rip it up? Did she?
I was sitting in the lobby, and I was in there, you know.
Did love take over you?
I was swaying.
Man, and she looks as pretty as she sounds. Oh,
wow.
God.
You're a lucky man. You're the one that gets, you get to work with all these beautiful ladies.
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Erik.
The beautiful women come in and sing for you.
Yeah.
It's
And
amazing life, Tom Joyner. Amazing life.
Come in and do the news for me. Amazing women. Amazing.
Can I talk to Ralph Carnegie for a second?
Yes, Ralph Carnegie.
Let me get my wig.
Man, that is the most messed up wig. Did you complain?
Listen,
why did they have to mess up the wig?
I'm going to tell you why. Season 1.
We should say I'm dying up here.
I'm dying up here. Season 1, it was a white woman that was doing the
whole costuming thing?
The hair.
Oh, the hair.
So
okay.
she done,
because your partner has a worse wig than you. What's his name?
But they didn't put money into the wig budget
right
until season 2, because then they saw it and they were like, oh, we can't be cheap on this.
Yeah.
Because people out there looking like, what is that?
Okay. I was in the 70s. I don't remember hair like that.
Yeah. It was. But see, the thing is, they don't know what to do with me because I'm so mixed race as it is. So this wig this year, it was I went in for a fitting and it was my texture.
Yeah.
So it looked like, oh, that could be his hair.
It could actually be.
Yeah.
Not just something they put on top of his head.
Now, is there going to be another season?
No, man, they canceled us.
Well, you ended it. I mean, y'all had the place burned down, and
that was season 1.
That was one.
Season 1?
Yeah.
I get them confused. But I'm a big, as you can tell, Sybil and I are big fans of the show. Now, tell me about the characters in the show. Are they real-life legends of comedy?
Well, it was like loosely based off people.
Okay, and who is Ralph Carnegie based on?
I don't think he was based on anyone. I think it was like I know this because when I first got the part, I think they had a particular person in mind for the part. And then they saw me perform, and then one of the executive producers was like, oh no, let's make him Ralph.
Right.
So then the head writer came to me and was like, listen, we don't got you flushed out yet. We don't know where we're going in the pilot. But he's like, but we're going to go someplace. And then here we are,
Well, what about the other characters?
Well, the other characters, I think it was like some little pieces of Bill Hicks. Somebody was a little piece of Robin Williams. And then,
Which was a little piece of Robin Williams?
It was the guy that was in season 1 where his wife had a baby.
Oh, that left.
He left
Steven
to
Garino,
become
the actor. A salesman.
Right.
Yeah.
He was like trying to be a little wacky, like.
And your writing partner in the show, the skinny black guy.
Oh yeah,
RJ
Seiler. Yeah, he was.
He played Adam.
Yeah, he played Adam Proto.
I don't know this show at all.
But he was like, but he was like trying to be like Eddie Murphy. He was like a young rising star amongst all these like old timers, and I loved working with that kid.
His grandfather drove us when we were doing the Sky shows in I want to say it was Jacksonville, Florida. He's so proud of this boy,
I know.
he really
I gotta
should
tell you,
be.
His mom and dad, they are the funnest people I've ever been around. They're so excited for him, and like the mom did a thing where she cooked for the military. Like she had like a veterans dinner, so she was cooking, and they so fun to be around, and they're so excited for him. They moved to L.A. for him.
Yeah,
he was like one of those stories where they just found him in a mall, and he was like, I want to do this, and now he's like everywhere. But he's actually a real cool kid.
But you guys had a really great chemistry.
Yeah, it was like, man, that's what I'm sad about. I was like, I want to see where it was gonna go.
Right.
Like,
Okay, so Ralph Carnegie, is his stand-up anywhere close to Erik Griffin?
Oh no, not at all, not at all. That was the hard part. Is like because you have to have like a point of view. So like when you're a comic, you spend years and years building your point of view. So then to be an actor playing a comic who was supposedly built a point of view, that was the hard part about it.
That's a real challenge.
And I really wanted to see where it was going to go because if you watch the show, Ralph would start to get militant, and I wanted to see.
Oh man, he was militant.
I wanted to see where it was going to go. Like, what was his set going to be.
With the black leather jacket and everything, man.
He was ready to go.
The pimp walk and everything.
I think it was gonna be like he was gonna be what's his name? Dick Gregory.
Paul Mooney?
Oh.
No, I think they were gonna go Dick Gregory with it. But we'll never know.
Yeah.
It sucks when you on a show and they cancel it. It's like Ralph was killed.
Man.
So what is your stand-up? What is Erik Griffin's stand-up like?
I'm very observational. I have a very specific point of view about the world, and when you come to watch me, you're gonna laugh at how my mind works, whether you agree or not.
Your specials indicate that too. It's
Yes,
almost like inside the mind of Erik Griffin.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. So I have my own, like in my last special, I have my own thoughts about the national anthem, about Me Too, about all these things, and you come and you go. You either gonna go, oh, this fool crazy, or you're gonna be like, oh wow, I totally agree with what you're saying. So and that's what it's supposed to be about, because we live in some. What we're missing in the world right now is nuance. That's the thing. There's no nuance, and people
everything's just smack you over the head.
Yeah. It's like the subtle differences between things. But when you have nuance, you can have a conversation about something, and the nuance is what makes you go, oh, exactly. Yeah. That's how we can understand each other. But people are just so black and white.
Any topics that you won't touch on stage?
No, I'll touch anything. I just have to it's up to me to be thoughtful about it. I don't because if you just hit people over the head, the message gets lost in the delivery.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is Damon Williams. I'm on the show from Tampa, Erik.
How you doing?
And
he's at the Tampa
I'm good,
Improv.
brother.
Oh, yeah, the Tampa Improv. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Love Tampa Improv.
Yeah, but so right now, my son he's a millennial, and his thing is any joke can be funny as long as it doesn't damage a person's humanity. Are you real conscious of that nowadays?
Well, that's a tough thing to say, to damage someone's humanity. This is what I'm talking about. There's a difference between for instance, there's a difference between delusion and body positivity. Okay.
Delusion and body
okay,
positivity.
Who's in charge of that? Because there's a such thing as yo, are you fat? Or are you body positive? Who's in charge of that? So, people's humanity is
big-boned.
People's humanity. That's the thing is that sometimes you're gonna say things and people are gonna get offended. You would like to think that when people come to a comedy setting that they're gonna be like, I'm open to this. We're not at a funeral. I'm not running for office. I'm just here to make people laugh about.
You have people walk out?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But right now, we live in a world where the Republicans' audience members, they're too angry, and the liberals are too sensitive.
There you go.
So where are you from originally?
I'm from L.A., born and raised.
Born
and raised in Cali.
Yeah.
Were you affected by the fires?
No, I wasn't affected by the fires, but the air quality right now is terrible. It's a shame, It's crazy, though, that it's like all these rich neighborhoods. You would think somebody would have been like, maybe we should,
do some fire prevention.
Yeah, because this is it's the worst fire ever.
His name is Eddie. His name is Erik Griffin, not Eddie.
No relation.
No relation.
I got a funny story.
Don't even look like him.
A limo driver got mad at me one time because when he saw me, he had the thing and he said,
man,
you ain't Eddie Griffin.